Hi everybody. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my upcoming workshop at Sangha Yoga on Saturday, which is just days away, and it's from 9 to 11:30. And I want to talk to you a little bit about this idea of inner fire because it's a little confusing in terms of how it really applies to your daily life. And the way that I see it is that we go through our daily life and we're approaching certain things, obstacles that may seem very simple, just getting from here to the grocery store or here to work, and all sorts of things start to get in the way. Your goal of getting there on time seems to be more challenged by all the different obstacles and adversity. Or even if you're trying to deal with a path that is sending you towards the place that you really want to be in your life, that big goal of fulfillment and happiness, achieving something really large, like your big dreams. And what I realize about the practice of yoga and the practice of living on this earth is that there's a lot of challenges and there's a lot of adversity. And part of this inner fire is being able to cultivate it so that it is bright enough so that we have enough courage and enough fearlessness to approach that discomfort, that gray zone, and really start to feel like we're in charge, in control. This quote here on the slide, adversity: if we had no winter, the spring would not be so pleasant. If we did not sometimes taste of adversity, prosperity would not be so welcome. And it is so true, but it's how we deal with this adversity, how we deal with the challenges of our daily life that actually shapes our character and shapes our path. Challenges are what makes life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. So it is that slight difference between knowing that you have challenges, both big and small, day and years, and then knowing how your personality and your character is being shaped through these things. So what I want to do is share with you 5 reasons why I feel like this workshop will help you cultivate fearlessness, courage, and how this inner fire really needs to be super, super bright so that you can start to be the person that you want to be. The first reason is pretty obvious to all of you, which is that the core is the most important muscle of the human body. We need strength here to really start to cultivate something really beautiful. And yes, if you want to become a human flag like this guy, that's cool too. But we forget that the core is really more than six-pack abs. I mean, it's lovely to look at them, but deep down, yoga really believes that there's a core within you, the transverse abdominals, those muscles and the intercostals and the whole grouping closer to the spine is really deeply impactful to being able to use your body, both physically and energetically, to shape the way that you deal with and the way that you move in this world. The second reason is that courage and fearlessness is created through skillful means. This is a big lesson that I had to learn through my journey as well. You just think like you're going to get it through a quote or a friend who's going to hug you and encourage you, and all these things are great to have these external support networks, which I feel are absolutely a part of the story, the Sangha, the community. But what about the inner story? You need that understanding of the practice, the time-tested tools that will allow you to be able to feel this inside of you, hold on to that experience, and then be able to send it forward to the rest of the world. It's almost like a gift you can give yourself and everyone else. The third reason is that this workshop is a rare opportunity to break out of your comfort zone. I mean, we'll do physical work that's actually feeling a little discomfort and challenges your core strength, but also just the idea of moving towards that gray, that the unknown is really a big part of the story. And of course, I want to be your trusted guide. I have been doing these practices for years now. I've been practicing Tantra yoga and have been a para yoga teacher now for 4 years, and I've been really deeply invested in how these skills not only benefit my yoga physical practice and energetic practice, that rectangular mat, which is so beautiful to work on, but it's also interesting to see how these things leap off the mat and into your life. And I want to share that wisdom with you during the workshop. And then finally, I just want to give you stuff. I want to give you free things. And the one thing I want to give you to everybody that comes is a copy of my breathing CD that I just released. It's 75 minutes, chocked full of practices, both short and long, for beginner and advanced. And it's really meant for you to cultivate a deeper understanding of the power of the breath. But I also want to give you an audio recording of the workshop. This is such a valuable tool to have. So few workshops actually give you this gift. So you can walk away with this, do the practice again and again, and remind yourself of exactly what you learned and the experience that you had. And then finally, I want to give you this really amazing sheet that I've cultivated through my teacher, Rod Stryker. It's the science of Tantra Yoga, and it's such an empowering sheet that you can refer back to it time and time again to be able to remind yourself of the value of Tantra Yoga and the skills that you've been learning at the workshop and even in Sangha Yoga. So come to the workshop. This is a beautiful opportunity to ignite your inner fire. It's this Saturday. It's 9 a.m. Come with an empty stomach, an open heart, and go to the Sangha Yoga website to sign up today. You can go to workshops and you'll see the event there. It's the second one on the list. I hope to see you there.